Still, like, loser DQs haven't happened yet, so if he shows up, I suppose.
So now we have Diddy versus Inkling, Crimson versus Kling. I wonder where the inspiration for that tag comes from, really, but this is set to be a pretty interesting match, considering two characters that do like to be in your face with fast frame data, as we can already see from Crimson starting off
Oh,
with early.
Crimson just goes for it, double back here into attempt to spike. There's something very interesting that people consider that like online input lag makes it really hard to play aggressive characters. But on the other hand, I argue that it's also really hard to deal with aggressive characters online. Because both of these players have no option but to fight, but neither of them can actually react to the other player's options.
Yeah, so like I think the at the bottom line you could easily just say online is hard. So we do see this because Crimson just threw a banana, ran in, but you could also see a bit of hesitation on whether the banana hit or not.
Hit or not.
There's like the reaction is difficult, but I think he's doing rather well.
He has a good early lead, but this is really where Diddy Kong starts to struggle. Giving an opponent full yates is always never a good feeling. And Diddy Kong confirms outside of just pure banana do tend to fall apart, but a bit of a matchup check coming out, making sure that Kling learns that down tilt is not punishable on shield by grab.
Yeah, and I think Crimson just all over Kling right now. He's the #1 seed of the tournament for a reason, but he's not letting it breathe. He's cutting down all the trees for Kling, and there's no more.
That was a great spot dodge though.
Yeah.
The spot dodge on the banana gets him a forward tilt, but sadly no follow up, can't really let's cap Diddy, or doesn't have too much experience with the let's cap, but that down tilt forward is going to put Kling in a pretty bad spot. Crimson going for the setup, and online stuck again, Crimson not able to react to the banana hitting on time.
Oh, interesting.
That banana was criminal. It bounced off the bomb and then hit Kling on the dash in. That's actually so sad for him. Ooh, mispunish. But can Kling finish it? This is where Kling struggled before. The left cap / Edgar has always been a bit tough in this match. And we have to see, can he end this talk out? 153 on Diddy. We were just talking about how Diddy doesn't like the opponents having yates. Neither does Inkling, but he gets it, and that's going to be a breath of fresh air for Kling to start making his way back.
And I might be a little scared for Kling because like the high percentage opponent is usually a weakness that Inkling has. He doesn't really close up the stock well enough except for a few confirms, which we did see Crimson take full advantage of, bringing his opponent to really high percents. You know, Kling is in the corner using a jab to bring Crimson out and just like running across the stage for a grab.
That was a good tech chase, but sadly no punish on that high recovery. It's gonna feel pretty bad. He's without ink now, and Inklings never want to be in this situation. This is looking like curtains, and he can't make it back. No ink means no side B, means your horizontal recovery that isn't up to par, and that's gonna be game 1 for Crimson.
But I do think like Kling, it was pretty manageable for him. Oh. Yuki is here. Hello.
What's the game that's happening?
That's Crimson versus Kling, Diddy versus Inkling.
Yep. Who is Kling? Part of this goes.
It's a high body Inkling player. Anyways, yeah, so we will continue commentating and we'll move to I'll get off comms and Yuki will join after this.
Sure? Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so let's get back into game 2. Kling electing to counterpick to FD. This is really an interesting choice because Inkling kind of wants more space to play around. The banana becomes a very oppressive tool here, shutting down all dashes and basically most of the approach options that Inkling has. And you see here, tries to approach and he eats a down throw back here for that. Hopefully, the monkey flip is gonna keep him off stage and the left trap starts now. Good item play coming out, trying to get out of the corner, but Crimson finds the down tilt. And now, if you were the Inkling here, what is your game plan? How are you trying to get back?
I mean, already. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's alright. I would rather just like have a little space, be throwing out a couple of bombs here and there, but like since there's such a big deficit right now, like with Kling being completely down as stock, and I think the best course of action is to always just take away banana from the Diddy Kong, because we can see Crimson's insane conversions, like completely just racking up up to 40%. Look at like already he went from
The
My
up
God.
B combo, Krimson's been loving that out. It's great to see him hit it in an actual set. And see, this is the thing, Banana just controlling so much space here. Kling is basically playing with a quarter of the stage at any given time. Oh, the Banana Z drop did not happen, and that could have been a much stronger punish coming out by Krimson. Misses his bread and butter Banana drop down here, and now all of a sudden he's in the bad spot.
I just want to say, because Crimson is getting so much mileage off the banana, whether it be an advantage or neutral. Because earlier in the set, he did just like have banana on stage while Kling couldn't do anything, and now he's used banana to take the stock. It's definitely basically just a second character for him at this point, which I think Kling should prioritize getting rid of, rather than trying to play around.
Yep, definitely. Banana really is proving to be a good win condition here for Crimson, and we just see, oh, great forward there coming out by Kling, punishing that reckless approach from Crimson really. Kind of uncharacteristic for him to empty side B into that spot.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to feel himself a little bit, because he's got such a nice group going. I think he just wants to end it early. But Kling is not going down without a fight. We see him pull up with the rapid jab, trying his absolute best to stay here, putting Crimson off stage, left trap situation. With
That back air
jab.
not hitting was criminal. But thankfully, Crimson is mostly an offline player. We're seeing him drop a few more punishes than we usually do, I must say. And that's going to be curtailed with the down tilt.
My God.
Oh, smash.
He's so good.
A dominant 2-0 coming out by Crimson. And guys, I'm going to